Hello, my name is Mayan Fox.
I'm KFC Dad and welcome back to the Mind the Silver Fox channel. This is the Premier League predictions, midweek ones for week number
14 already.
14, yes. We haven't had many midweek Premier Leagues, have we?
No.
So this is good. We do have a third member of the team.
Yeah, 4 legs and furry and a tail.
And his name is...
Wesley Schnauzer, the pussycat.
Yes, he's the only walking, talking prediction dog in all of the world. So as it stood last week, Wesley Schnauzer is top of the league for the Championship and the Premier League. Will he be top of the league still this week? Let's have a look. Right then, still in first place with 80 points is Wesley Schnauzer. He's not budging from that top spot. And in second place is KFC Dad with 70 points. And in third place, just 1 point behind KFC Dad, is Mayan the Silver Fox with 69 points. How are we going to get that Wesley Schnauzer down the table?
I'm coming for you, Dad.
You're coming for me, but what about Wesley Schnauzer?
He's on head.
As always, guys, we really appreciate all your support.
Like and subscribe.
We really appreciate all your support, and we are on the road to 8,000 subscribers by Christmas. So we still got a month left, and we can't do that without you guys. So if you're watching and you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you hit that like, subscribe button, and let us know in the comments where you're from, what your predictions are.
And give it a follow all our socials.
Yep, so get down there, subscribe.
And share it to your friend or your family, please. And come on, guys, you can do this. You know it.
Okay, guys, game number 1 on the first of the Tuesday kickoffs is...
It's Bournemouth versus Everton.
Bournemouth versus Everton, right. So let's start off with Bournemouth. Now, Bournemouth haven't won in their last 4 games.
Ooh.
And they lost their last game 3-2 in a 5-goal thriller against Sunderland.
3-2, that was not a good win for Bournemouth.
So they have dipped in their form. Their opponents are Everton. Now, Everton, previous to their last game, were doing all right. They hadn't lost in their last 3, but in their last game, they did lose. We watched that yesterday, some of it, didn't we? They got smashed by Newcastle 4-1.
Oh, yes.
Right, so what's your prediction for this one, mate?
But 2 for yours, 2 goals in 2-0 right.
Yeah, Dewsbury Hall is on fire, but sadly they could not, capitalise on anything from there. So what's your prediction for this one?
I think Bournemouth will win at home. They grab the 3 points.
You think?
2-1 to Bournemouth.
All right, well, I've gone the opposite way. I think Everton will get back to winning ways and they will win 2-1 with the form that Dewsbury Hall's in and Jack Grealish. I think they'll be a little bit too strong, and I think they will get the win. Now let's go over to Schnauzer Palace. Mr. Schnauzer, what's your prediction?
Bournemouth versus Everton. Both teams losing their last games, and there's not a lot to separate these two. That's why I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw in this game.
Game number 2 is
Fulham versus Manchester City.
Okay, Fulham versus Manchester City. Now let's start off with Fulham. Now Fulham haven't had the best starts to their season, but they have picked up in the last couple of games and won them both.
2 in a row.
Yeah, against Sunderland, and then they beat Tottenham in their last game 2-1.
Oh, Tottenham were a bit shocking against Fulham.
They were. We watched a bit of that game. And their opponents are Manchester City, who are second in the league, just 4 points behind Arsenal at the moment. And they did get a win in their last game, but against Leeds, but they weren't very convincing, were they? I think Foden got them out of jail.
And also they got a brace.
Yeah.
2 goals. And also Haaland can't even get a goal.
Yeah, he's dipped in form as well. Okay, so what's your prediction for this one?
2-1 Manchester City.
2-1 to Manchester City.
I think Haaland will score this one.
I've gone for a Manchester City win as well, and I've gone 3-1 to Manchester City. Now, let's go over to Mr. Schnauzer. What's he saying?
Fulham versus Manchester City. Fulham have won their last couple of games and are doing okay. Manchester City just scraped by and got that win. I think though Manchester City have far too much quality, and I think they will prevail with a 2-1 win in this game.
Game number 3 is
Newcastle versus Spurs.
Yeah, this will be a good game. Newcastle United versus Tottenham of the Hotspur. Right, let's start off with Newcastle United first. So they have picked up a bit of form, haven't they? They've won their last 2 games.
Yes, they're not doing very well in the They lost in Champions League, Dad. They lost 2-1 against Marseille.
Okay, but they won in their last game 4-1 against Everton.
Yes,
and did very well. Some of their new players got on the score sheet as well, didn't
and
they?
scored 2 goals.
It did. So yeah, and that was a good away win because they've not been doing very well away, have they? Their opponents are Tottenham of the Hotspur. Now Tottenham aren't doing that well either, so they're in 11th place and they haven't won in their last 4 games.
They got battered 4-1 against Arsenal
In the North London derby.
and lost against Fulham 2-1. What is going on there?
Yeah, it's not all rosy at Tottenham, is it, at the moment? So what's our predictions for this one?
This will be very high scoring for Newcastle. 3-2 to the Geordies.
To the Geordies. I've gone for a Newcastle United win as well, and I've gone 2-0 to the Geordies. So that's our predictions.
And Harvey Bond doing extremely well for you guys.
He is. He's one of our own, and he's doing very well. Listen, what's Mr. Schnauzer saying about this one?
Newcastle United versus Tottenham Hotspur. Now Tottenham aren't doing that great at the moment. They lost their last game. In fact, they've lost their last 2. However, Newcastle have won their last 2. That's why I've gone for Newcastle to get their 3rd win on the bounce, and I've gone 2-1 to Newcastle United.
Game number 4 is
Arsenal versus Brentford.
Yes, Arsenal versus Brentford. Now, I do need to mention as well, at the time of recording this video, there are some games still to be played. But because these are midweek games for the Premier League, we're doing them today because then mine won't be here. So we're doing the filming of it today. And some of them are playing now, like, for instance, Manchester United are winning against Crystal Palace at the moment, 2-1. And that game's going on. So there will be more games that are going on. So let's get back to this game. And this game is Arsenal, who are top of the league with 29 points. And they won their last game against
Tottenham for 4-1.
Yeah, in that North London derby.
And also, they won in the Champions League. Beat Bayern Munich 3-1.
Yeah, so they are cooking on gas.
They're cooking on gas. Eze cooking on gas for them.
He got a hat-trick, didn't he? Yeah, so their opponents are Brentford. Now, Brentford...
You know what I'm going to say to Brentford? They're winning, win. But they grab the point, they keep winning.
Well, they're going in that sequence of win, loss, win, loss, win. So their last one was a win. That means the next one's going to be a loss.
You never know, you get a draw.
Well, what's your prediction for this one?
Can't see no one winning this one. I can see Arsenal winning, battering them 4-1.
You can see someone winning this one, not no one.
I want to be funny. I want to be Mr. Blue.
All right, so you're saying 4-1 to Arsenal?
Yeah, Eze will score on this one, and Saka will score.
Okay, well, I've gone for an Arsenal win as well, and I've gone 3-1 to Arsenal.
They can't stop them.
No, they are unstoppable this season. Okay, Mr. Schnauzer, what do you think to the Gooners?
Arsenal versus Brentford. I can only see one winner in this one. I think Arsenal will win this 3-0. They are currently playing against Chelsea and it's 0-0 at the moment, at the time of filming this video.
Game number 5 is
Brighton versus Aston Villa.
Okay, Brighton versus the Villa. Okay, let's start off with Brighton first. They are currently in 7th place and they're doing all right. You know, they're slowly plodding along. They haven't lost in their last 3 games. They beat Brentford 2-1 in their last game, and they're just steadily, quietly moving along in 7th.
They could get Europe.
Yeah, they could. And their opponents are Aston Villa, who are a bit more than moving along. They're cooking on gas.
With that Super Emery.
Yeah, they've only lost once in their last 5 games. They are currently 6th in the league. And who did they beat in their last game?
Leeds United 2-1.
2-1. And they're doing all right in the Europa League as well.
And they're playing today against Nottingham Forest.
Yeah, so they're doing overall good. What's your prediction for this one?
I'm going to Villa Park, Aston Villa to win.
Eh?
To Aston Villa.
So what are you saying?
I'm talking in Bournemouth. I'm going to say Aston Villa.
It's not a Brummie accent. It's an accent you can't understand.
I'm going for Aston Villa.
All right, so you're saying 2-1.
To Aston Villa, yes.
All right, I'm going for a Villa win as well, and I've gone 2-0 to the Villa. Let's see what Mr. Schnauzer's saying.
Brighton versus Aston Villa, 2 teams that are on par with each other, 4th and 5th in the league at the moment, and I think this will be a 2-2 draw.
Game number 6 is
Burnley versus Crystal Palace.
Burnley versus Crystal Palace. Let's start off with Burnley. Burnley are 2nd from bottom at the moment. They've lost 4 on the bounce. And not really doing great, are they?
No.
They play well, but they don't. They don't get the result. They don't get the result in the end. And they're playing against a Crystal Palace side that are doing all right. They're 5th in the league. They haven't lost in the last 3, but at this moment in time, while we're filming, they are losing 2-1 to Manchester United. So, what's your prediction for this one?
You know, I'm going to say this one 3-1 to Crystal Palace. They're too good.
3-1 to Crystal Palace. I've gone for a Palace win as well, and I've gone 2-1 to the Palace.
Well, we're going to go to the Wesley Schnauzer at the Palace.
No, that's the Schnauzer Palace we're going to. Let's go to Schnauzer Palace. And Wesley, what's your prediction?
Burnley versus Crystal Palace. Although Crystal Palace have lost today against Manchester United, I still think they are a very good side, and I think they will beat Burnley, who are not doing very well at all. And I've gone for a 2-0 win for Crystal Palace.
Game number 7 is
Wolves versus Nottingham Forest.
Wolverhampton Wanderers versus Nottingham Forest. Let's start off with the Wolves. Now, the Wolves have been pretty much rock bottom for most of this season. They have changed manager, and they got Rob Edwards from Middlesbrough in, and he said he was pleased to be there, but it hasn't really given them a new manager bounce at all, has it?
No.
In their last 5 games, they've lost all 5 games, and they look very, very much doomed to the Championship. Their opponents, though, are Nottingham Forest. Now, at one stage, they were in that similar situation when they had Ange Postecoglou, but they changed managers, and they've got Sean Dyche in now, and the Dyche effect is starting to work because they haven't lost in their last 3 games, and in their last game,
they won 3-0 against Liverpool.
They beat Liverpool 3-0, but at the moment, anyone's beating Liverpool, aren't they?
Look, Liverpool got West Ham today, Dad.
Yeah, so Forest are playing today.
Yeah, Forest playing against they're playing against Brighton at home.
Yeah, so some of these teams are playing today as we are recording. So, what's your prediction for this game?
You know, Dad, you know this. I'm saying I'm going back to Forest. 3-1 to Forest, the trees.
3-1 to Forest. I'm going to back the Forest as well, the trees. I'm going to back them 3-0 to batter Wolves.
They're doing really well. Incredible with Sean Dyche. They're looking forward direct now.
And they're looking in...
they're doing very well in Europe.
As well, yes. Okay, so that's our predictions. Let's go over to Schnauzer Palace. What's your prediction, Wesley?
Wolves versus Nottingham Forest. Now, Nottingham Forest have lost today against Brighton, but I still think they will come out winners against Wolves, and I've gone for a 2-0 win by Nottingham Forest.
Okay, game number 8 is
Leeds United versus Chelsea, the Royal Lions.
Leeds United versus Chelsea. Let's talk about Leeds first. They're in that 3rd relegation spot at the moment, and they've also lost 4 in a row. Not good for Daniel Farker, is it? And he's rumoured to be getting the sack if he doesn't. Are they playing today?
They played yesterday.
They played yesterday
Against Manchester City 3-2.
Yeah, and apparently
they keep scoring goals.
They apparently they did play well, Leeds United, in that game, and they were unlucky to lose in that game. Will they carry that on in this game? We'll have to wait.
I don't think so.
We'll have to wait and see, because they are playing against the Chelsea side, who are 3rd in the league and haven't lost in their last 3 games.
They won 3 in a row.
3 in a row. So yeah, and their last game was against
Burnley
2-0.
And also, I'm going to tell you now, they're doing very well in the Champions League. They beat your team, Barcelona.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
They beat 3-1.
Barcelona aren't playing very well at the moment. But anyway, let's get back to the Premier League. Okay, what's your prediction for this one?
I'm going to say this one. I've got a feeling it might be a draw.
A draw?
2-2.
A Desmond?
Yes.
Okay.
I think Leeds will grab a draw.
All right. Okay. Well, that'll be good for them. I've gone 3-1 to Chelsea. I just think Chelsea are pretty strong. That's why they're 3rd in the league at the moment. So that's our predictions. What about the Schnauzer? Mr. Schnauzer.
Leeds United versus Chelsea. Now, Leeds United did lose in their last game, but they played very well. However, I think Chelsea are going to be just a little bit too strong for them, and I've gone for a 2-1 Chelsea win in this game.
Game number 9 is
Liverpool versus Sunderland.
Liverpool versus
The Mackhams.
You said Sunderland.
Sunderland.
All right, Gab, I'm only taking the piss. Sunderland, yeah, Liverpool versus Sunderland. Right, let's start off with the Scousers, Liverpool.
What the hell they got with them?
What's wrong with them?
They lost 4-1 in Champions League, Dad.
Yeah, well, they've not won. They've only won once in about 9 or 10 games, I think it is. And what was their last loss? They're currently 13th in the league.
They lost 3-0 against Forest, Dad.
That's it, yeah, 3-0 against Forest.
That bit shocked me.
Yeah, they are a club in disarray, and it's hard to see them trying to get back to winning ways again. They are playing today, aren't they?
Yeah, against West Ham away.
Yeah, so we'll have to see how that one pans out. Their opponents are Sunderland. Now, Sunderland, one of the newly promoted sides. You got to give them a clap. Out of the 3, they're the ones that are ripping it up, and they won in their last game, didn't they?
They could have be on our way to the Champions League, that spot.
They are 4th in the league at the moment, and who did they beat in their last game? They beat
Bournemouth 3-2.
Yeah, and they've only lost once in their last 5 games.
They were losing 2-0 down, and they came back for 3-2.
I wish we could do that.
Yeah, we could do that.
I mean our team, Leicester, yesterday being 3-0 down. But that's a talk for the championship talk. Okay, so let's get back to this game. And this game, what is your prediction for this one?
I got a spot for Sunderland, Dad.
A soft spot, you mean?
Soft spot for Sunderland, the Mackhams. I want to go back to that ground. I miss that ground.
Go on then, what's your prediction?
2-0 to the Mackhams.
2-0. I've gone for a Sunderland win as well, because I don't know. The Liverpool, you keep backing them, and they keep letting you down. So I've gone 2-1 to Sunderland. They look like they can do that. So that's what our predictions are. What about Mr. Schnauzer?
I'm a cat.
What about Mr. Schnauzer?
Liverpool versus Sunderland. Liverpool have been in terrible form. Sunderland are doing very, very well, and I have a little bit of an advantage because I know Liverpool have beaten West Ham today. So I am going to go for another win for Liverpool, and I've gone 2-1 to the Scousers.
Okay, game number 10, the last game of the weekend is...
Manchester United versus West Ham.
Yes, Manchester United versus West Ham. Now, both these teams are playing today. Manchester United have already played and won 2-1 against Crystal Palace.
That's a good win for them.
Yeah, Manchester United are 6th in the league now. And in their last game, however, before this game today, they lost to Everton 1-0. Yeah. Their opponents are West Ham. Now, Nuno Espirito Santos has gone there and they haven't lost in their last 3 games. They are playing today against Liverpool, so we'll have to see how that one pans out. They are just 1 place above the relegation zone on the same points as Leeds, 11 points. So, what's your prediction on this game?
2-1 to West Ham.
2-1 to West Ham. I've gone for a Desmond and I've gone for a 2-2 draw. So that's our predictions. What about the Schnauzer? Mr. Schnauzer, the leader of our league.
Manchester United versus West Ham United. The 2 Uniteds. Manchester United have beaten Crystal Palace today and West Ham have lost today. I think West Ham will lose again and Manchester United will come out winners 2-0 to United, the Manchester one, I think. Thank you for watching these midweek predictions for the Premier League. I hope you enjoyed watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, Mayan Fox, and we'll see you next time. Thank you very much, guys.
That concludes our Premier League predictions, the midweek predictions for week number 14. So thank you for watching, guys. We hope you enjoyed it. We hope you like our predictions, although we don't get them right all the time. And will Wesley Schnauzer still be on top by the time next weekend comes? He is 10 points ahead of second place at the moment in this league. He does a lot of research and, you know, fair play to him.
I've been doing a lot of research this week.
Don't forget, guys, to like and subscribe to the channel and help us to reach 8,000 subscribers. We're trying to do that before Christmas. And many of you watch the channel but haven't subscribed it. So make sure you smash a like and subscribe to the channel. This is us over and out, and we'll see you on the next one. Adios, amigos.